So the summer holidays are finally over. It's notoriously the quietest time for us in the watch industry. We're now back to normal business. What is selling? What is not selling? And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what's going to make the biggest impact in the watch industry this year, and it isn't Baccarat. So the first thing I want to talk about is some of the really sought after watches, the ones that you guys are definitely buying, pulling the trigger on, but where are they price-wise in the market? Well, the prices have dropped. That doesn't mean they're not selling, because they are, but they have definitely dropped in the market, and it includes watches like the steel and gold range. For example, we've got a couple in here. We've got the steel and gold Submariners. These are both new and fresh into stock. The blue one I think we actually got in yesterday. They've dropped a little bit. We were saying months ago, we were struggling to get the blues, really hard to get. We've seen more hit the market now, and they've dropped in prices. So this one being the 126613, the black one, the LN, this one being the LB for the blue. This particular one here, you can pick this up now for just over RRP, and it will not be long before you'll be able to pick a pre-owned one up for RRP or just under. This particular one here, again, a little bit more than black because it is the bluesy, but again, we were saying months ago, we were struggling to get this watch. We've seen so many more come to the market now, and the prices are low, just over RRP. So for you guys out there, they're definitely dropped a little bit in price. Also, this is a real good one for you, and it's the Datejust range. So what have we said about the hype dial, the best dials? We've got a couple in for you here to have a look at. So we've actually got one of my personal favourites, probably our best selling one by far, the Wimbledon, the 41mm fluted Jubilee. We actually got that in yesterday. I've actually inquiring already this morning. We were selling these for 13 to 13.5. You can now buy this brand new for 12.5. They've dropped a little bit in price. We've also got a mint green, the probably most hyped and sought after dial in this particular range. This one here. This has got the mint green, again, fluted Jubilee, best combination. We were actually paying for this watch circa last year, 13 to 14, selling for 15. You can now buy this watch brand new from us for in the 12s. They've definitely dropped in price. I'm not saying these watches aren't selling because they are and they're in high demand, but this is a true indication on where the market is. Some of the watches are softening slightly, and even the really sought after dials, they are still very desirable, still selling, but just bear in mind, the prices are coming down a little bit. The RRP on these, to give you an idea, is 8,800. So the next ones I want to talk about is, this is a good indication on where the market actually is. This is the GR&R, the new reference. This tells you exactly where the market is, the current market. This is a new release from Rolex, selling for just over RRP. So that will give you a good indication on how the market is actually settled with all the new releases, including all the other ones that we have mentioned. I think it's a cracking watch. I absolutely love this watch. It went online yesterday. I'd be surprised it's there by the end of the week. And for me, that is telling you exactly where the market is. The prices are low, and it is a buyer's market. So the next one I'll talk about is the GMT Master range, in particular the Batgirl or Batman. We've got a Batman here. We actually had two in yesterday. We sold one literally within 4 minutes online, and we've not had the old reference in for a while. This is the 116710 BLNR, the Batman, the original one, discontinued around 2019-20. It's now the new reference, the 12. We got this watch in. This is one that's going to be advertised on the website. We advertised it at £12,500. It's sold out straight away. These are extremely good value in the current market, but it just shows you where the market is. And the Batgirl, you can buy a pre-owned Batgirl in the current market, which I think is absolute madness, for the low teens, the 12, the 13 for an early 2019 or 20. And you can buy a brand new Batgirl, which is a very hard watch to get, for under 15k. And whenever we get a brand new 2023, we will sell it straight away. So that's an indication on where the market actually is. The watches that are very hard to get are still low in the market. And for me, there's no point going to your AD. Just go straight to the grey, buy that watch, buy one of these, because they are great value for money. So the other one I'll talk about is the Explorer range, the Explorer 1, 36mm and the 40mm. They're now available 10 to 15% over RRP. This is the Explorer 2. This is the 42mm Polar White. We actually had two in last week. This is the new reference, the 2.2. We had one of the early ones, the 2.1. This watch is an £8,100 RRP. They are not the easiest watch to get, although they can be achieved within a few months from information I'm told from my clients. We just sold the old reference brand new for under £10,000. This one here is the new reference to just over £10,000, and that's an indication what I would call great value for money. And these particular watches are definitely ones on your guys' radar, and for me, it gives you an indication on exactly where the market is. So I've got another watch for you guys here. It's our most popular model. It's a Rolex Submariner Steel. I've got one here to show you. We sell so many of this watch, both the date and no date. It's only dropped a few £100, just to give you an idea. So we were selling this for £12,950. We're now selling this for £12,750. The no date brand new 2023s, we've got one in there. We were selling for £11,950. We're now selling this for £11,750. So it's only a few £100. Not all the watches are dropping. Not all of them are coming down a little bit. This particular one, just to show you, that's still holding its price. A couple £100, it's neither here nor there. We buy it for less, we sell for less. When they start to go up again, we'll end up paying more and we'll sell for more. So we can only trade in the current market, and that's why you'll see prices fluctuate online. Sometimes it's not just because things are going down, it's just purely because that's the current market price, and if we buy cheaper, we'll sell cheaper. So we're on to the next section of videos and what's still or slow in the market. And it's still the big pieces, the big heavy hitting pieces, the big platinum Daytonas, the big rose gold Daytonas, the big rose gold Sky Dwellers, the Oyster Flex Sky Dwellers. These are still extremely slow in the market. And the reason for this, the appetite is just not there. We've had some beautiful pieces. We've even had some on consignment from our clients. We've had to return consignment watches. That gives you an indication on where the full precious metal models are in the current market. For us to actually have a watch, which we consign to give you guys an idea for 4 weeks, we will market it correctly. We'll try and be the cheapest, certainly in the UK for these watches, and we're just not getting the inquiries through the door. The clients that are looking to buy out there are not choosing watches like this, the full rose gold Sky Dweller. An absolutely stunning, stunning watch. This is the 18 karat rose gold. Rhodium dial, best dial in my opinion, unbelievable watch, but we just do not get the calls. This one we're selling under RRP at 41,000. The RRP is around 43. We're just getting no inquiries whatsoever. And it's the really, really big expensive pieces. And for me, we get calls from you guys out there every day of the week. I've been offered an Oyster Flex Sky Dweller, I've been offered this watch, I've been offered, Daytona, even the yellow gold like Paul Newman's or really special dials. And we're saying to our clients, just honestly, do not buy that watch. Just sit on the fence, choose something else, change your allocation. And if we get offered anything like that, 9 times out of 10, we will actually turn it down. We don't want to stock it because the ones we've had in for the last few weeks and months, we have not sold. It's only the odd one where we found that one client that really wants it that will actually pull the trigger on it. The Platinum Daytonas discontinued, real good indication on the market. Then we had the madness after COVID. Now, we've had a few of those in recently and we have struggled to sell that particular watch. So that tells you exactly. And you've got to remember, years ago when I first started in this industry, you could actually buy a precious metal Rolex for 25% discount from the RRP. And I'm not saying we're heading to those times, but we're certainly looking as though we are. And it's getting to the point where the really big pieces that the ADs are making you buy or trying to get you buy so you get your sports professional is actually a bad purchase from your AD. So definitely, if you're wanting that watch, that sports professional, that GMT, the Batman, the Batgirl, the Sprite, you name it, you need to be going straight to the grey market and not buying these watches, because for me, the market on these at the minute is dead. The next section we'll talk about is what remains strong in the marketplace. And these are not just the Daytona range. We're talking about 2 other models. The Blueberry, really strong in the marketplace. I've got one for you guys here. Came in a few days ago. So loads of these over the last couple of months. This particular one here, still £31,000. The RRP's 35. That's strong for different reasons. That's strong because it's priced right in the market. It's now an underlist watch. Definitely good value for money. One of our favorites here. One for you guys out there, definitely pulling the trigger. That's one. We've also got another one coming today. We've got the Yachtmaster 42 Oyster Flex range. They're really popular in the marketplace. So we've got both yellow Yachtmaster 42 and white Yachtmaster 42. They both retail around 24 to 25 grandish, somewhere around there. We've bought both these 2 watches. One was supplied to a client, the white gold one. That's coming in today. We've got a yellow gold one. We actually bought yesterday for one of our new clients. We are going to be selling both of those watches under RRP, and they will sell straight away. They're extremely hot in the marketplace because they're an under list watch. The Daytonas, they are still the best-selling model for us by far, including the Oyster Flex range. Got a ghost to show you guys here. We had a lot more in last week. We've actually sold out. We had the yellow gold ones in. We've had the rose gold ones in. We're all sold out. We've got a couple of ghosts left here. This watch, incredible watch. The RRP on that's 27,000, 27,200, somewhere around there. We sell these between 35 and 37,000, depending on the age and condition. Unbelievably strong in the market, extremely hot, really popular, and something that I will never see changing. I think the trends on the Oyster Flex range is here to stay, and for me personally, I'm really pleased about that. So the last section, which is the most exciting section for me, is the biggest news this year, which is just about to start happening over the next few weeks, is the new releases from Rolex that we have not seen on the marketplace yet, and is all the new Rolex Daytonas. My personal favourite, 9% of you guys out there, your personal favourite. We've got everything from the new stainless steel Panda coming out and the black dial ceramic version. Cannot wait to see one of those. We've also got the steel and gold ones, slightly different look. Excited to see how that looks with the thicker shoulders. I think it'll be a much improved looking watch. We've got all the new Oyster Flex Daytonas. Some, if I'm honest, I'm not that excited about. The ones where they've changed, like my particular one, the Pikachu, we've lost the black markers around the indices for the Illuminous markers. They have made some changes to the Paul Newman, another one of my personal favourites. The red chronograph hand, gone. That's why all my clients bought that particular watch for that, but I still can't wait to see it. We've got the new Platinum Daytonas coming out, the new open case display back. All these watches are now going to start hitting the market, and I know this because all the last of the old stock ones, they were discontinued in March this year, Watches and Wonders. We've started to see a lot of them come through, and less now. And from my information I've got from this side of the desk, it's only a matter of a few weeks now, and we're going to start seeing those hit the market. Will you guys fall in love with the new Ghost? The new one of that one that we've got in the cabinet there, the one with the slightly changed dial, slightly changed markers. Let's just wait and see. What I can't actually wait to do is get them in my hand. I cannot wait to get them here at LWC, compare them side by side to the old reference ones, and how will that actually affect the market? How will this affect the ones that we love at LWC, the ones that we sell so many of? The old Oyster Flex Daytonas, the ones that I wear, the ones we sell so many of, the ones that you clients out there are buying. How will that affect the prices? Will the prices of the old ones go down? Will they actually go up? We're going to see the steel and yellow golds. They're going to be coming through Daytonas. We'll probably see quite a few of the new solid precious metal golds, because we all know they're a list just under or over depending on the dial. But the actual Oyster Flexes and the steels, we're not going to see many of them hit the market. I think it will not be while the end of the year, while we have enough in the marketplace to see what value they have. They have to be more than this to come out with. They just have to start at a higher price because it's a newer model. But how will that actually affect all the old discontinued ones? How will it change it? You know, how will that find its way in the market? Will it reduce it a lot in price? Will it actually, you know, keep the same price? I think personally, due to how hard these watches are to get, it will affect them slightly to start with, but overall, they will always stand the test of time.